Hello everybody and welcome to Jumputi Heroes. My name is Scarface King. In an unfortunate turn of events, I did in fact record my pulls on the Nezuko banner, and I covered all the news, and I did some pulls on the Naruto, I just did one multi on the Naruto banner. Unfortunately for me, that file is corrupted, so I cannot really share that with you, sadly. What I can share with you is the fact that if I go to here, go down to the bottom, I pulled Teruhashi and I pulled Nezuko. Took me 5 multis to get her. Fun and game. But don't worry, we will be doing some pulls in this video. We will be doing some pulls because we got some tickets that we want to do. I'm also gonna, I'm within the range of being able to. Oh yeah, so I've already done it. I bought 2 5-star tickets because I was in the range of, no matter what happened, if a new, I don't know what we call them, because they're not time limited, but like a new super powerful medal store unit came out, I would still be able to purchase them. So, but fuck it, we'll get the 2 5-stars. So at the moment, down here, got a few tickets. You know, we've got a few tickets to work through. 5 multis worth up there. Let's turn that down just a bit. But what I also want to talk about while we're doing this is the news, obviously, which in general, we've got this event coming up, and in general, I'm pretty satisfied with it. Let's do these pulls while I'm talking about this. We know that, first of all, let's talk about, there's a Jumputi meetup that happened yesterday, which was Saturday for me. And they, in that meetup, announced some details about some upcoming updates and stuff. An example, let me just get it up on my screen on the left so I can mention it. There's a new item, Jewel Fragments. We'll be able to get 1 a day from, I think it's playing 10 tower battles. So, play 10 tower battles, and you get 1 jewel fragment. Collect 10 jewel fragments and you get a jewel of your choice. Essentially 3 jewels for free each month, which is pretty good. If they continue to re-release Battle Rush and Boss Rush and, you know, any of these game modes that give jewels as well, in addition to doing this, that means that, you know, we're going to get a decent amount of jewels, you know, every month, which I appreciate, because in general, you would see the jewels as like this super premium item that they wouldn't want to give a lot out of. But because of how big the gacha pool is, and how often they go back and buff old units, how it can be difficult to get dupes of certain units that aren't like in the launch pool or whatever, and, you know, very much so, there are units from way earlier in the game that are still quite relevant now, especially on particular stages. There are going to be characters you want to put jewels on that you probably feel like maybe I shouldn't, but if you're getting more of them each month, I think that's pretty good. I think it's pretty, you know, you can justify it a bit more. There's going to be a double speed function added to the game. Basically, you click auto, double speed, it'll go twice as fast. I know a lot of people are going to be happy about that, because some of these stages do get a bit tedious, but once you can auto it, double speed, easy peasy. Tower is going to be updated to make it less rubbish, which is good. They're going to let you choose. There'll be certain opponents on the screen, right? And they'll be in varying difficulty. Depending on the difficulty, you'll get more points for winning. And I assume you'll lose less points if you lose against a harder challenger. I'm not too sure. But I think the top one is like random. They don't show you any details about the characters they have before you go in. So if you choose the ones below, you can see their 4 front lines you're going to be going up against. If you choose the one at the top, you can't see it, but then if you beat it, you'll get a lot more points. So I kind of like that. It's kind of a different way to approach it, because right now Tower is kind of a mess. And I mean, I don't know, I've never been a big like PvP guy in any of these games, so for me it's always just kind of been like, okay, whatever. Do what you gotta do. Some people do really love it though. Some people do go really hard, and for those people, I'm hoping this is an update that they were looking for. I think it's okay, but I'm kind of just whatever on tower, so it's fine. The daily missions have been reworked. I mentioned obviously you're going to be getting a jewel fragment every day. They're also going to be increasing the number of 5-star jump soul tickets and 6-star book tickets we get each day, and they'll be giving us 100k coins for clearing the coin island. The reason they updated the amount of tickets we're getting each day is because the 6-star book ticket is going to be updated, so it's going to have all of the better, higher rarity books, and you'll now be able to do a 10 times multi-summon. So all those people that just like didn't bother to do the pull every day and has ended up with like 300, 400, 500 of these tickets, now doesn't matter. You can just, it doesn't matter. You can just do 10 at a time. It'll be gone in no time. Same with the 5-star jump soul ticket. You can only do a 5 times multi-summon, but still, you know, better than where we were before. Let's be realistic, because like I think I've got like 300 and something right now. If I had to do them all at once, I'd be a sad man. So let's talk about the new characters and stuff for the 5 million downloads event. Massive event. Very happy with it so far. To start off with, right, they updated the character log and filters, so that's a lot better. I'm going to be looking at that and taking inspiration from that to work on some of the filters and stuff for our database, for the English database. We'll see how that goes. I got some of the initial stuff working, so that's good. A lot of it's going to be data entry from here, which could take a while, but it might be a case of me getting certain things working, adding some of the data, and then slowly progressing and adding more data later. So we'll see. Let's do the 10% tickets next. So at the moment, I don't know if it'll be on by the time I upload this. I'm going to try and get it up tonight. We still have a little bit of time left on the countdown to the 5 million downloads campaign, which was 1/5 stamina. It was a login bonus that gave you a rainbow key every day. Curse Mark Sasuke and Ulquiorra both came back, and so did One Tail Naruto and Vizard Ichigo. And that was basically it for the countdown event. Now for the actual event, is this the first 10% ticket? I haven't got quite lucky on a 10% ticket in a while, so in the first start that'd be cool. No. You know, Shiryu do, that's fine, I'll take it. So from the 5 million downloads event, we're going to be getting the big feature luxury item they're going to be giving out is a choice gacha ticket. There'll be 42 characters on that selection, all 5 stars, and you'll get to pick one, which is pretty cool if you ask me. We don't know exactly who's going to be on it. I can tell you which ones we have confirmed will be on it, but we don't know all of them yet. For the login bonus, we're going to be receiving 100 rubies a day for 12 days, so that's 1200 rubies. There's going to be special missions for reaching certain ranks, and if you reach rank 200 and you collect all of them, it's like 1000 rubies extra on top of everything. So if you can reach 200 by the end of the event and you log in every day, you are guaranteed to get 2200 rubies for free, not mentioning any other rubies that will come from daily missions, from clearing events for the first time, for special mission events, stuff like that. So bear that in mind. I don't actually know what the difference is between these two tickets. I checked the pool, I couldn't see a difference, so I assume there's no difference. We'll see. We'll do the first one first. There's going to be another Jumputi survey. They're going to ask us a lot of questions about, you know, well, to be fair, the first one asked us a lot of questions about what we want to see in the game, what characters we want to see, all that stuff. Second one a bit less so. Second one was a bit more about what do you want to see coming back, what kind of events do you like, and things along that line. So whether this will be in the vein of the first survey or the second survey, I really don't know. I'm hoping it's more in the way of the first, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. 5-star, hey! Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Zara. Okay. Speaking of the survey, I'm working on my own survey because I kind of want to see I see a lot of people talk about a lot of different series, and I'm going to break this survey down a lot. It's going to be broke down into bits, so it's going to take you a little while to finish it. It'll probably take you like 5-10 minutes. If you don't have the time, fair enough. But once I've done it, I'll mention it in a video, I'll post it on Twitter, I'll post it in the Discord, and basically a lot of the questions are going to be which series you want to see more of, which characters you want to see more of. If you were going to get alternate forms of certain characters, who would you want that to be? Which limited characters would you want to get? What types of events do you like to see? Stuff like that. It's going to be quite a detailed survey, and I'm definitely one of the questions has a selection of 50 series where I want you to select 10 series you would like to see added to the game and stuff like that. So I'm really only doing that just because I want to get a bit of a gauge of what people actually want to see, because I have conversations all the time with people in the Jumputi server, in the well, I'm in a few servers now where we talk about the game. I see people talk about it on Twitter, I see people making YouTube videos about it. There's a lot of different conversation about what characters people want to see, and there's lots of different reactions when new characters are announced, and it's kind of hard to gauge. Like, let's say for example, like the next limited character was an Ultimate Gohan. How many people in the community would actually be excited about that? And how many people would be pissed off that we're getting another Dragon Ball event? It's hard to gauge for me, and I feel like if I distribute it on all our platforms and we can get at least a decent amount of responses, it would give me a better idea of what the people want as a whole. Like, what would satisfy the most people if it were to come out. So that's the idea behind the survey. Getting back onto the 5 million download stuff, we have special daily missions. Literally log in every day, get 100 stamina. Very nice. And clear one stage in multiplayer, 1,000 friend points. The message from Lil event. This is the one that gives the choice ticket. And what do you have to do on this event? Oh yeah, so there's two things you have to do on this event. Play it every day. Collect 5 of the feelings of gratitude item, which is like a little heart with a J on it. Collect 5 of those to get your choice ticket, right? But Lil is going to have a different message on her board each day. You have to get all the messages, and the messages are all going to be like a single kanji, a single like you know, exclamation point or something like that, or a number. You have to get all of those each day, put them together into a sentence, and then after a certain date you post it in the official Jumputi line chat, and you will receive a free multi-ticket. Again, once we know what that is, I'll post it on Twitter so people can see it. I'll post it in the Discord so people can see it. So don't worry too much about keeping track, especially if you can't read Japanese. We're going to keep track of it, so it's fine. Everybody that logs in during this event will be getting a 4-star Naruto Uzumaki, and it's a new Naruto. So, okay, that's whatever. Thank God for this box upgrade. I can do all these tickets without worrying about my box overflowing too much. 4-star Naruto Uzumaki. We've made a few assumptions about him, but I think he is supposed to be a wood character, green character, and he's going to... I don't know if he's necessarily going to counter one of the Unity battle that's coming up, but he will be countering at least the beginner Iruka Sensei stage, which will be coming out. You can farm Iruka Sensei up to 99 luck, and by doing that event, you can get the required items to evolve Naruto all the way up to 6-star. So definitely got to do that event, definitely got to get him up to 99. And then you can get your 6-star Naruto. And there is also a Unity battle, Kurama, which is not the Yu Yu Hakusho one, not the any other series one, the Naruto 9-tailed demon fox that lives inside Naruto. There's going to be a Kurama legend summon, as well as other goodies, and you'll be able to get the copies of the 4-star Naruto. So I'm not sure how many copies they're going to give. I don't know if they're just going to go up to max skill. I don't know if they're going to go up to, maybe they'll go up to 99 luck. Who knows? It might be one of those things where the rewards go up to a very high number, and it's like you can get to level 12 skill quite easily, or you know, if you push it really hard, you can get up to 99 luck. Or it might be a situation where you're farming and there's like a chance of a drop each run. I don't really know. They haven't officially announced anything, but I feel like for a Unity Battle Karema, there's definitely the possibility of a new limited. Whether that will be the case or not remains to be seen. But if it does happen, another limited during this event, there is going to be another one we talk about in just a sec. There is also World Trigger stuff during this event. If you like World Trigger, when was the last time there was a World Trigger thing? It was Unity Battle Hyrane, I think. That was a while ago. So for this event, there's going to be a new Mikumo. He's free. He's a 99 luck potential character. I believe he'll drop at 4-star. You can awaken him up to 6-star using the trigger item that will drop on a certain event. There will also be an option to awaken Aikitora, the existing 4-star, up to 6-star using that item. So 2 free 6-stars from World Trigger, and one of them is a 99 luck. Technically you can get Aikitora up to 99 luck, but you have to feed her dupes from the gacha, so it might take a while. I'm always down for it though, whenever they give a 6-star awakening to a character from the gacha that used to be 4-star, because a lot of these units are actually pretty decent anyway. So giving them that stat buff, giving them maybe a slightly better ability, you're making them a more well-rounded support. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. We'll also, with that event, begin a World Trigger gacha. It features all the World Trigger gacha characters, plus the new World Trigger gacha character, Kirie Konami. And I'm probably going to be skipping this one. After the disappointment of the Nezuko banner, which I had to pull on. I just had to. But this banner's kind of even worse for me. Like, at least with the Nezuko banner, yeah, we had Nezuko. Yeah, okay, I already had Keiichi, who I pulled a dupe of. Yeah, I already had Prince Baka, who I pulled 2 dupes of. But I didn't have Teruhashi, and I was happy to pull her. With the World Trigger gacha, I have Kugayuma. I have Chika. I don't have Jin, to be fair. Which is kind of weird for me because he's like one of maybe 7 launch units I still don't have. There's some of them I'm just never going to get. I haven't got either of the dogs from Ginga Nagara wa Shigin. And I can't remember the name of the other World Trigger guy. I've forgotten off the top of my head, but I have him. So, you know, I'm pulling for 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5. It's only marginally worse, but I only pulled on that Nezuko banner because I really wanted Nezuko, and I was really happy about getting Teruhashi. Beyond that, I'm not sure I care. Beyond that, I'm not sure I care. So we'll see. It was Miwa. That was it. Miwa. So during the World Trigger stuff, they're also going to have a Thunder and Aqua enhancement campaign. They're going to bring back all the Jump Souls dungeons for 24 hours a day for Blue and Yellow. Same for the books, Blue and Yellow, and for the Rainbow Jump Souls. So, wait, can I just say, if we don't get anything in this this ticket, it was rigged. Because those 2 tickets were split, yeah? And the one that was separate, I got a 5-star in. And then there was 4 together. I did 3 and I haven't got a single 5-star. So if I don't get a 5-star in this, it was rigged from the start. It was straight up rigged from the start. I just want to see. I just want to see before I carry on with the news. It was rigged from the start. It was rigged from the start. That's actually mad. We got at least one good dude from this, but like, damn. Damn. Okay. We also have some Roku Danashi Blues stuff, which is really nice. We're finally going to be able to complete the 4 emperors, or the 4 kings, or the 4 I don't know, the 4 strongest under the heavens. We have Yakushiji, who is going to be a free unit that you can purchase from the store by farming a Roku Danashi Blues event. And there will also be a multi-ticket in that store, and I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of other good stuff. Collect all the different uniforms, and you can trade those in at that store. I'm hoping there's going to be a decent amount of goodies in there. But a multi-ticket and a new 5-star 99 luck unit is nothing to turn your nose up at. We also have a new gacha. Now this is really fucking nice. New gacha. The 2 new featured characters on this gacha are both 150% boosters for that previous event we just talked about. So this is the versus the 4 Heavenly Kings boost gacha. It includes the final member of the 4 Heavenly Kings, which is Kasai. I think that's how you say it. But it also includes Hibari Ozora from Stop Hibari-kun, which is a brand new series to the game. One I know a few people have really been looking forward to being added. It's been a while since we had a new series get a new gacha, at least, and get a bit of spotlight here. And I'm pretty happy, and I'm pretty confident I'm gonna pull. I think the last time we had 150% boost gacha was for the Dragon Ball event, which I think I did pull on. I got Kid Goku. I wanted Bulma, but you know, this is nice. I'm content with it. Still not quite as good as some of the gacha we got early on. You know, with the guaranteed new unit after like 3 moes or whatever. Still good though. Still good. Bleed All Round, which is a Transcendent class event, is going to return for 24 hours a day for a certain period of time. It now has like a beginner difficulty and stuff like that. You can get Onizuka from that event to 99. He is obviously from Roku Danashi Blues. He's obviously going to be a boosted character on that event, so definitely worth doing. And what I believe to be the final bit of stuff, except for the sales, is the Bleach stuff, which I have a little bit of a problem with, but I'll get into that more in a sec. We have version 2 Ulquiorra, or Resurrection Segunda Etapa Ulquiorra, which is going to be a catastrophe, is going to be fire type, and obviously you're going to get that costume for clearing it. So what do you get when you get a catastrophe? You obviously get a limited, and we have limited Basto Lorde Ichigo. Now the reason I have a problem with this is I knew prior to the Vizard Ichigo banner going live that Vasto Lorde Ichigo, was it Vasto Lord? Vasto Lorde? I don't know. I knew this Ichigo was coming, I saw it in the files, but recently I got a DMCA on my Twitter from Line Corp, from Shiraipi himself, that said, well, I mean, technically it only took down 1 tweet. They took down 1 tweet, which was the logo for the 5 million downloads gacha that was on the Naruto banner. They took it down, and all that did was delete that 1 tweet, because I don't think they know how to do a proper DMCA on Twitter. But in the message, it basically said, all the content on this account is fraudulent, please, like, get rid of it. Delete this account, have it suspended. So, I was like, you know what, I'm not going to post the leak stuff on Twitter anymore. I'll still post it in Discord, I'll still post it on the website, and I mean, technically, I'm still talking about it here. They still haven't officially announced Vasto Lord Ichigo in-game yet. So technically, this is still leaked stuff. But we didn't get an official announcement. The only official announcement there has been was at the Jumputi Meetup, but obviously not everyone was there. They did say anybody was free to post pictures and footage from the event on Twitter, and people have done that, so that has been, you know, shown on Twitter. But there's still not been an official announcement on Twitter. There still has not been an official announcement on YouTube, on their website, in-game, anything. And I think it's kind of a dick move. It's kind of a dick move to put that Vizard Ichigo banner up to bait Bleach fans and people who want to pull this good unit into pulling. And don't get me wrong, if you're just pulling because it's a good unit, that's fine. Because he's still a good unit. He's still going to be great for certain things. He's still going to be good for PvP. He's still a good unit. But if you're pulling on it because you're a Bleach fan and you want a limited Ichigo, then you're going to be kind of pissed if you go 9 multis deep and then a new Ichigo comes out. And bear in mind, like, if you look at their Twitter, they say they've got 5 million downloads. Like, the interaction is like well off that number. Even if you say, yeah, there's some dead accounts and whatever, the fact of the matter is most of their player base is not following them on Twitter. And even if they were, most of their player base is not looking up the Jumputi hashtag on Twitter and seeing all the new information being posted from people that were at the event. So most players in this player base do not know this banner is coming. They can assume because obviously Catastrophe or Kiora, you can make the assumption, but most people don't know, and I think that's really a dick move. I've seen worse from other games, you know. I was playing the Super Sentai game this morning, and they straight up, for the 1000 day anniversary, they had a bunch of different gacha on, but the two most interesting, best looking gacha they had on, one of them was like a Megazord gacha, and one of them was like a Legend Fest, which has super high rates, has loads of legends featured. You can't pull on them unless you use paid stones. You can only pull on those gacha with paid stones. And you have to spend a lot of fucking money to do all those steps. Like, a lot of money. So, yeah, like I said, I've seen worse. I've seen dick moves all around. But, you know, that is what it is. We also finally have some sale packs on. We have the standard 5 million downloads. Standard 5 million downloads. For the 5 million download event, we have the standard sale pack, which is 3k rubies and a jewel of each type for 9,800 yen. But we also have two special sale packs. 1,800 yen for 500 rubies and a 5-star ticket. And 4,800 yen for 1,000 rubies and a 5-star choice ticket. Now... I don't know if I'm going to buy any of those sales. I'm still working out in my head if they're even good value. I don't think they are. I mean, if you really want a specific character, then sure. Not for me, I don't think. But maybe the 5-star ticket one isn't too bad, but like, what's 1,800 yen? So that's... what, 3,600 yen would be 1,000. So yeah, if you do the maths, like, the best sale pack is still, in terms of value, going to be the 3,000 rubies plus the 3 jewels. If you want a 5-star ticket, then I guess you can go for the 500 rubies one. The choice ticket, only buy that if you want a specific unit. If there is not a specific unit that you want from there, just don't bother. You'll pull most of these units eventually. It's so not worth it. It's only, say you wanted like Killer Zoldyck, not the limited one. There's no limits on there. If you just want Killer Zoldyck and you like, I'm so pissed I didn't pull him. I really want him. Go for it. Go for it. But in general, I would highly not recommend that. We've also got a tower boost, which I think is the last bit of news. And the tower boost is they're going to increase the rate of fire orb appearance during this season. They haven't explicitly said whether or not there's going to be character boosts, but there might be character boosts. We'll have to wait and see. But the important thing to remember is they've obviously done this because Nezuko's been added, and a lot of people will have pulled Vizard Ichigo, so that's going to be, you're going to be seeing a lot of people with a lot of really stacked out teams. So just be prepared for not necessarily having a fun time. not necessarily having a fun time. And so yeah, the final thing I wanted to talk about, we'll do these 2 5-star tickets, is the 5-star choice banner. The only characters that we have confirmed will be on this gacha are Pop from Dragon Quest, Killer Zoldyck, not the limited one, from Hunter x Hunter, Android 17 from Dragon Ball, Renji Abare from Bleach, Reborn from Katekyo Hitman Reborn, Kenshiro from Fist of the North Star, Gon from Hunter x Hunter, and Hiei from Yu Yu Hakusho. Those are the only ones we've confirmed. There's supposed to be 42 characters on there. I don't know who else, so I can't help you if you're wondering who else is on there. Let's do these 5-star tickets. And so yeah, did I cover everything? I don't know, maybe. I was a bit pissed. Oh, I can talk about the new Jumputi Chinese version, which is coming. But that almost deserves its own video, because there's a lot to talk about of that, but I mean, we'll have to wait and see. Haruna Sairenji is a dupe, sadly. But hey, that's okay. I would go through this, but I mean, you know what I want. I want Majimare. And if I could get just any new 5-star, that'd be great. If not, a dupe of somebody good. If not, just fucking end me. Ichigo. Bruv. How am I doing on Ichigo dupes, actually? I don't even know. There we go. Beat the 40, so he's down here. He's on 8, so he'll be on 9. He's been buffed recently. I don't think he has. What's that going to put him on? Does he get 9 plus 3 attack boost? So 266% plus 17 attack up for red for 2 turns. It's not bad. He's good for his one specific event. He fucking shreds through Byakuya. Everything else, he's alright. He's alright. His damage is a bit low, really. But he's alright. Anyway, I'll kind of go into more detail about the Jumputi Chinese version in another video, because there's a lot to talk about. The game's not anywhere near coming out yet, so but we'll talk about it a bit closer to the time. Because I think this video's gone on too long and I don't want to risk another corrupted video, because that'll piss me the fuck off. And yeah, I'll let you guys know about the survey and stuff, and I'll see you all in the next video, which I don't know when that's gonna be, but bye.